It's the Munzee Videocast.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. So
That's the music.
We're
Dylan
still.
Derryberry, I got a question. Are we live? I think so.
You guys
Do
should
we
plus
now?
one
I think
that.
I'm gonna plus. Yeah, I'm gonna. I can't plus one it because I'm. Like,
Oh yeah.
I can select it.
I'm probably
plus one.
Munzee at this point.
So we've got some questions already coming in. We're really excited about that. And hopefully what's going to happen here in the next 30 seconds is that we're going to see that we are in fact rolling, because it says starting soon on my screen. Yes.
It
It
error
shows
occurred
us.
on my screen. So
Well,
you're
I
doing
got
better
us.
than me.
Got us, so we're good to go. So I'm Rob.
I'm Dylan.
There's Dylan. Got
I'm Matt.
running audio over there. So good to see everyone today. We really appreciate you tuning in for what is our second video cast, and we're excited to be here with you. You may not be able to tell, but we all have an extra layer of clothing on today.
It's a little chilly out here,
It really is.
Dylan
especially
doesn't
for a
have
bunch of
the-
Texas kids.
You don't have the deep cut V-neck.
No,
normal.
not the deep cut, just the up high V-neck. It's my winter V-neck.
That's true, and we're okay with that.
Yeah,
So, thank you. Yeah,
I can cut it lower if you guys want.
I think
Down
we're
to like
good.
my belly button.
Yeah, we should be good for now. That ought to work.
Luckily, I do have like Wookiee fur all over my body though, so I'm pretty warm right now.
Oh man, that's definitely TMI for
Yeah.
all of our viewers out there. It's a good thing that we don't have that visual for you.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Winter V-necks.
that always good. So I've got a nice, warm hat on that I decided I'm not taking it off.
Yeah,
day.
I was gonna say a second ago you had a hat on top of that hat.
Oh, yeah.
So
I did bring it down just in case. I felt
That's a
like
good
taking
look,
it off,
yeah.
or just wearing both, because this is how I'll be going out and about on the
well, and
streets.
Rob is lacking hair on that top region of his
Right.
head, so he needs to double up.
If I traded, I do it like that.
Oh,
So,
there you
see,
go.
now
So
we're good.
seamless.
Right, we'll go normal style. So yeah, we had the nice cold front blow in from that storm that was over Alaska. Thank goodness it finally all blew in. So we dropped down into the 40s, right?
Yeah.
It's supposed to raise up just a little bit more, but so that's kind of sweeping all across North America now. So for those of you east of Texas, good luck as this comes and hits you. We're going to be in the 30s, but I was looking on Facebook, our post over the weekend about, hey, hope you guys get out there for the weekend and have fun, and saw that one of our Australians posted that it was 36 degrees Celsius down there. So remember that they're right, toward the end, I guess, of their summer or
Exactly.
wherever. Yeah. Is it the middle?
The middle of the
Well,
summer.
it
Starting?
gets very
I don't know.
confusing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Christmas is in their summer. So I guess it
Geography
is.
isn't our.
Yeah. Geography, time zones, all those things are difficult for us. So my apologies to our Australians, although when we get to questions here in a minute, we do have one from an Aussie. I believe that he is, from remembering his name.
Okay.
So 36 degrees Celsius.
And I believe you're doing the math on that earlier. And
Yeah,
you
it's
said
like
it was
400 degrees.
Yeah.
Fahrenheit.
I'm pretty
Sounds
sure
about
that's
right.
exact.
Yeah.
That's like Texas summer heat. So
Australian winter heat is
I-
equivalent to Texas summer heat.
yeah, that's very unpleasant is
Yeah,
kind of the overall picture and point of it. Very unpleasant. So good luck to all the Aussies and to those across North America, especially up on the northern part in Canada and our northern states in the US. Bundle up and get out there and
again, I know it is November, but it doesn't matter what time of year it comes. Texas just isn't ready for any sort of cold. So
It's true.
we're bundling up. At least you guys up north are used to this kind of stuff.
That is true. They're very lucky. So
Alrighty.
we had a little bit of fun after the podcast last week and released the first webisode that was
Yeah.
tied in with the Clan Wars. So it was a tale of trails. Right?
Yeah. And again, for those of you who for any moment thought it would be serious at all, I apologize.
Have you never?
Yeah, one day you'll get
watched
to
or
know
listened
us.
to us? Wow.
We are not cinematographers. I did minor in film studies, so I've watched a lot of movies, but
Right.
I think that pretty much qualifies me for throwing together things like this.
Yeah, and I know that this is going to be very difficult for everyone out there to understand, but I actually have no formal training as an actor.
Who would have thought?
I know.
It's great dancing.
I'm also not trained as a dancer.
Shocked.
I know.
Shocked and appalled.
Absolutely.
I did
shocked.
get some. I got some offers. They came into my email address.
Were
some
they
offers.
C?
No, yeah. See, it wasn't for me to actually do anything. It was actually offers for me not to do
okay.
anything
There you
like
go,
that
there you
ever again. So I
What do
can't
we have
wait.
to do to stop you?
Right. Yeah. There were offers of we will buy you mystery virtuals or whatever it takes to not have to see that again. So we're gonna put it on instant replay and loop this just everywhere that we
Oh
can.
yeah. Oh
So,
yeah, man. But no, it's fun. We wanted to do something different for Clan Wars, and this is certainly different. It's super fun just getting Rob out there. It's kind of become a social experiment where I see what I can tell him to do, and at some point he'll say no, but I think we've got a long line of silly antics before that.
Yeah, it's going to take a little bit to find that line.
Although, so now, with continuity, it's going to be colder for some of these episodes, and you're going to have to be wearing your shirt out in that blizzard weather. Yeah. Oh, look, he's got it.
Boom.
Short sleeve.
Sleeve
out. Anyway.
But no, we're having a lot of fun with it. I hope you guys are enjoying it. I know I was personally up until 6 o'clock in the morning editing it the night before. So,
and we're not going to discuss why.
Yeah,
right. Technology, all sorts of weird issues.
It's lots of fun stuff. But no, so that next episode will be releasing tomorrow.
Hopefully,
yeah. Hopefully, again.
As long as you don't have those technologies.
You know when it's going to release? When the code is live. There you have it. When the code's live, and that code goes live on purpose at a time that is designated as when the video is ready. So the video is ready, the code is live. The code is live, that means the video is ready.
Just bear with us, guys. Remember, we are learning as we're going here.
Send as many emails as you like. They'll be ignored and or returned as, yep, we'll get to it.
Yep.
So now let's move on to something else that's been really fun, and that's the Munzee pack.
Yeah.
I got to say we've had a really good response, and we said that last week, but the response continues to roll in. So for those people that are not familiar with the Munzee pack, who wants to tell us about it?
Matt, you can tell us a little bit about Munzee pack.
Oh, I'm telling. Okay, because I'm involved in all of these decisions.
Right.
So if you don't know about Munzee pack, it's a monthly subscription service. You get a good value for what you purchase.
It's true.
It's 25 for 15, I think is what we say. If you keep your eye out, you will probably get more than that. Occasionally, you will never get less than that.
It's true.
And it'll be things that you can only get through Munzee pack. So we launched a bunch of stickers.
Yeah.
The Diamond Ruby. No, Diamond. What did we launch? I don't remember.
Diamond Ruby Hotel Motel
stickers.
Yep.
Yes, actual physical stickers.
All
No
pre-coded.
conversion
You don't have. Yeah, exactly. No conversion needed. So, I thought Scott was waving at us.
Which makes guys like it makes it a lot easier on lazy people like me who can't figure out how to do that.
Yeah, I mean, I am sitting here with a pocket full of Munzee pack, Hotel Motel, Ruby, Diamond. So don't try and scan them from way over there, but
make it rain.
Right, I could totally make it rain with all of these that I've got. But yeah, it really has been a lot of fun. I've gone out and tested them and made sure that things were working. There was a bit of a Diamond and Ruby issue, but it has been worked out.
Good.
And yeah, so that kind of actually leads into one of the questions that we've got on here, which is from Mark Holmes, and he asks, when will rubies be sold in the store again, and why are they not always available for purchase by players? And the answer to that question is because. There you have it. That's it.
Because
no, we don't have them in the store on a regular basis because when we sold them the first time, we actually said this is sort of a limited release. We are not going to be selling these all the time. It's written in the store description. It's just that everyone can't see it because it's disabled. So when will you be able to purchase them again? I don't know. I wouldn't hold my breath, but I also wouldn't it's the whole
don't give up
the unexpected
exactly
thing.
I'm sure TJ or somebody out there has a business example of supply and demand. I don't really know.
I have
the
no
demand
idea.
is high and the supply, well, I don't know.
Here's one way that you can get one. You can buy the Munzee pack. So
exactly.
You'll definitely get one Ruby sticker there. And so, yeah, thanks for the question, Mark, and happy to answer that. The Munzee pack's going well. Really looking forward to that. Let's get another question.
Well, and actually, just 1 second there, Rob. A reminder that you can still sign up for Munzee pack and still receive receive your November shipment as long as you order before the end of the month.
Right.
And obviously, those of you who signed up earlier in the month, come December, you'll be getting a new Munzee pack as well. So we really just are keeping it open as long as possible for you guys. So as long as you order before the end of the month, you'll get the first Munzee pack as well as the second by the end of next month. So yeah.
Perfect. Well done. I love it. That's great. So let's go with the Mockman's question.
All right.
And he asks, when will you be stocking new ranges of Munzee branded clothing in your online store?
Wow.
And the answer to that is less than 1,000 hours. I love it. It's a great question. And you know what? That wasn't even a setup. That's a legit question. So we really appreciate that the Mockman would ask. And it's really good to be able to tell everyone that that's the answer, that new Munzee branded clothing is coming soon, and it literally is new. I mean, these are things
brand new
that we don't even have yet. I mean, I'm wearing this nice coat
because it needs
jacket, because it's nice and cool out there. I also had this Munzee beanie on, which is different than the slouch beanies that the two of you have. But you never know when you might see things like this or that, or a whole lot of other cool stuff.
Exactly. You know, just keep your eyes open to the various outlets that information comes from. You know, think of any possibly big times of the year that these things would do well. So yeah,
interesting. In the next 1,000 hours, how interesting.
I don't know.
Very, very cool. Good point. So appreciate that question from the Mockman. Shall we do one more before we talk about this other piece?
Yeah,
I think so. All right. So let's go with Bill Balling's question. So Bill asks, with the number of points that people are able to achieve, do we see a reorganization of points and levels, and basically how the game is built so that when you make it to level 100, you have to get another 50,000 points before you make it to level 101. Bill, I hear you. I feel your pain. And I'd like to tell you that there is a conversation about a restructuring of points. And what you'll find most interesting is that conversation started somewhere around last July. So we've had this conversation, for a really long time, and it is something that we would like to see and that we will end up pushing through. But again, don't hold your breath. I couldn't tell you in the next 1,000 hours because I really don't think that that's going to happen. But it will come with some other changes that'll happen in the future. So
exactly,
really, it's a pretty involved process, and that's the reason that it isn't going to be something that we take lightly and that we just jump into. Because I understand math, and the math that is involved in the current level system, Scott did it. And so I'll just tell you that. And Scott totally gets math, but he also made it very easy. So for example, when you make it to 1 million points, it takes another 1 million points to get to the next level. So those of you who are almost there, keep going. Good luck. You're almost there. So yeah, it's difficult, but there will be a change. It's just not going to happen anytime soon. All right.
Well, and just one last little question popped up. Pamela Reed asks, is anyone coming to the Midwest Munzee Madness event in Missouri this weekend?
Yes, but not from Team Munzee.
Yes, unfortunately. And I actually really did want to make it out there because obviously I went to school in, Kansas. I've got a lot of family that lives in the Kansas, Missouri area. So I was really hoping to. But then my significant other made me aware that I have a newborn child, that I've taken on too many road trips in her very little 2 months of life.
Yeah, this would be what, three out of 4 or 5 weeks that you would have driven to Kansas.
Yeah. So
the wheels on your car go round and round.
Not
anyway,
for much longer.
Right, exactly. and that would be the issue.
It's gonna come down hard, but no. So unfortunately, I can't make it out. I was really looking forward to it, though, but I'm sure it's going to be a great event. Hopefully, it's not too cold for you guys, though.
I know that they've got some badges and a special icon that I've got to say they're really cool.
Oh, awesome.
So they'll start popping up on social media as soon as people get there. So that's good. Let's talk about a contest, because you actually posted on social media yesterday that there's going to be something really cool announced.
I guess it's good that you reminded me. So
it's going to be announced on the Videocast, and guess what?
Hey,
It's time.
We're on the
It's time.
Videocast. So
you guys, I believe before I got here, did something like this, but we're doing a photo contest. Essentially, we want to see, images of the heart of Munzee. When you're out Munzeeing, what is it that you see? But we also want it to be a bit of a higher end contest. So we are looking for photo submissions for that are very high quality, that are, I believe the exact numbers are 1600 by 700 pixels and 72 DPI. There's a good chance that these images could be used in future Munzee productions, things. Propaganda. Again, we want some very high quality images from you guys, from our players, showing the heart of Munzee that we can use for further use. So that being said, there is a prize pack involved in this, and one winner will win a prize pack worth $127.
What?
Yeah. Rob, you probably don't know about this.
This is what happens when Rob misses meetings.
I didn't sit
Exactly.
in on this meeting. That's awesome. I love to hear this.
Yeah,
This is that big of a contest.
Exactly.
Awesome.
It's a big one. So
I love it.
Again, for the person that we choose, that their image, this very high quality, nice image, I can't stress that enough.
So wait. Does that mean my iPhone?
I have heard that the iPhone 6 has a very nice camera. That's what our design guy Peter said.
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily believe it.
Right.
But
so if people do that, then there's a chance, but it may not be the best chance. There are some Androids that have very, very, very high resolution.
Exactly.
As
So
well.
Hey, send it in. If nothing else, we'll have it, and we'll have it that we could maybe use for something later on.
Right.
You just may not win the prize pack. And again, on that prize pack, you get 5 virtuals, 5 mystery virtuals, 5 rubies, 5 diamonds, 2 hotels, 2 motels, and social. So
wow.
Yeah, that's a pretty loaded pack.
Yeah, it is. Did I hear rubies? Hey, Mark Holmes, did you hear that?
Go get yourself a nice new camera.
That's right.
Can Team Munzee compete in this?
No.
Oh, man.
No.
That is too bad.
Sorry. Those affiliated with Team Munzee cannot do this.
Guess what? So you said that we did this actually in the past, and that is true. One of our current employees was brought on because of the contest that we ran. It was last July, so July 2013. Either of you want to venture a guess at who was brought on from the July 2013 contest?
DJ?
Nope. Do you think he's a photographer?
No, I don't.
But
He doesn't
I'm
have
just-
creative
I was
skills.
thinking
like
that was around the time
creative.
he may have started.
So
Yeah.
creative photo, just creative.
I would say-
creative.
I would say Trish or
That's
something.
correct. It
Oh,
was
okay.
Trish.
Okay.
Trish.
Well, there you go.
Way
Sorry,
to go.
Trish, you can't. compete this time,
Trish
but-
and Hayden took some of the most amazing photos, and
Awesome.
they were out there. Now they probably submitted 20.
Okay.
And it was because of all those that I kind of reached out to them.
Yeah. Okay.
And we had a little conversation, and we started talking about stuff, and then she started drawing some
well, hey,
stuff for
that's
us, and-
awesome. You
Yeah,
know,
so it went
small
from
world. I didn't know
photo contest to, hey, you can draw too. That's awesome. Like multiple talents. That's how everyone on Team Munzee is.
Just as a disclaimer, does not mean that you will get hired by Munzee, but
No, it doesn't
Yeah.
mean that you will, but hey,
hey, you'll be on our radar.
right, exactly. This is one of those ways to get some notoriety. I mean,
Exactly. And so just kind of some of the ground rules for those, we really don't want faces or people included. We want to see scenery. We want to see, where Munzees could be hidden. Obviously, no logos or national brands or other trademarked items. Stick with the Munzee Code of Conduct. Don't break into Area 51 and take pictures or anything. Mostly because we won't bail you out from the feds. But,
no, not at all.
but no, we think it's going to be really fun, and we're really excited to see what you guys have to submit. So what you're going to do is you're going to send those in to photocontest@munzee.com, and those submissions can come in through the end of the month. And just so you guys know, all photo submissions will become property of Munzee, so we can use them for further things, and obviously give you lots and lots of credit for that.
Very
by,
good.
By
Yeah.
credit, we mean a pack worth
Yeah.
A lot of
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah.
That-
we'll write your name somewhere.
That sounded very official. Like you guys.
Ish.
No. It sounded very official. Like you guys wrote it out. You planned this out. It's very impressive. So I look forward to seeing what people.
Yeah, I
come
think
up
it's gonna be
with,
a lot of fun. So again, send those photos into photocontest@munzee.com.
We had somewhere in the neighborhood of 200 pictures that came in the first time that we
Really?
did this. Yeah. So be
Okay.
prepared.
Yeah,
Because
so-
remember that was that was July 2013 when we probably had 100, maybe 100,000, maybe 115,000 players, and now we're within a stone's throw of 200,000 players.
See, and here I thought this was going to be a fun, little, easy thing for me to do.
I fielded all emails coming in last year, and then helped set them up with what we were doing and put a Munzee logo on them. And last year we did something silly called voting. No. So, and where everyone had it, we had a like contest on Facebook. That's not happening this time. So I'm really glad that you guys didn't think to go that way, because I would have told you bad idea.
Yeah.
At least the way we set it up. So anyway, I'm excited about that. That sounds really good. And guess what? That ties in with one of the other questions that we have. And that question is, have you ever considered a Munzee video competition? And they say that they've enjoyed watching HKS Farm's monthly Munzee giveaway videos. It would be nice to see more Munzee videos from all over the world. And you know what's very interesting about that? That is what we're doing. It's just that we're doing it in photo form now.
Exactly.
So that's a shout out to Daniel Hammock, who is part of Team Munzee.
Yep.
It's out there in Baltimore. And he's the one who answers all the support tickets. So support@munzee.com. And if he can't answer it, then nobody can. Actually, no, it goes to me. So I have to do those. So he does a really good job of keeping things lined out. But what he really enjoys, he enjoys getting out there and Munzeeing, and he enjoys seeing other people do that.
Exactly.
So he's got a Facebook group that's set up, and it is just like they said, HKS Farm. A monthly video Munzee competition.
Okay.
Or Munzee contest. So if you're interested in joining that, anybody out there watching, then you just search for that, and he gives away prizes. Sometimes they're physical prizes. I sent several things from MHQ Bash.
Cool.
I gave those away as prizes last month, I believe. So he does virtuals and all kinds of things.
Awesome.
Rubies, Mark Holmes. So be sure that you check it out. Mark's like super famous today.
Yeah, I know, right?
He's over the moon now.
We just got lots to talk about rubies.
That's right. I hung out with Mark this past weekend at an event up in Denison.
Yes,
so
you did.
yeah, always good to see him and his family, of course. So that's the fun part about getting out to those events. Have we got any other major things going on? I'm looking to see if there's other questions. Oh, look, there's a fun question. Who is that in the background that keeps poking his head in to be on the camera? It's too fuzzy for us to tell who it is. And while you were right in the middle of talking, I noted, like, I just happened to look down at the video and I saw him. I saw him jump in for the first time, and I was going, oh my gosh, I can't believe that just happened. So seriously, it was totally an accident. Let me bring that person in so that everybody can see him maybe a little bit better. This is who it is. It's my brother. His name is Rob Bob. So anyway, this was one of the props that we used at the MHQ Bash. My apologies that I keep poking my head in over my own shoulder, but that's how I like to do things.
Vanity.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like Flat Stanley. Like we're gonna start sending that out to
That would be
I don't
great.
know.
I have
Take him on trips. Take pictures.
That's great. I've got an idea for him. So yeah, we'll do that. I
There
think
you
this will
go.
be fun already.
Bob Rob.
So yeah, there's the answer to that question.
I forgot to select that question.
Anything else
Whoops.
showing up anywhere? Because I'd hate to leave people hanging. But we
Looks like there's something about a trip this weekend.
a trip this weekend for me.
Yeah.
I'm headed to Florida to be hanging out with our Space Coast resellers.
Yes.
They've got
Stan
an
Bell
event going
Jr. asked if you're bringing any Munzee paraphernalia. to the
Sparrow's
Florida
Gold,
area.
I
Paraphernalia.
believe is his name, and of course, why I don't travel with anything but Munzee paraphernalia. I will have a change of clothes, and the rest of my suitcase will be packed with Munzee paraphernalia.
And he also
So-
asked if you need a ride from the airport.
Oh, do I? I really appreciate that. I am doing a 24-hour turnaround trip, and I would hate to have someone at the airport that early on Sunday morning. So actually, I've got a car. So
Yeah.
Stan,
Which
really
he'll probably
appreciate
sleep in, and
if I sleep,
forego the hotel.
if I sleep, it's all good. So I appreciate that, Stan. Really cool of you. And I've actually not met Stan in person, I don't think.
Well,
So this will be
yeah,
good.
might be this weekend.
I know I've talked with him several times. He captured some of mine in Hawaii. So it's
Hawaii?
a interesting thing. Yeah. So anyway, Florida event coming up this weekend. It's at the Space Coast Reseller Store. So this will be my first trip out there to see their store as well, and excited about that. So yeah, you guys got anything major coming up, or you got any other things to talk about before we wrap it?
I've got nothing going on. Just working on these Clan War Trail videos.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, we'll need to get
Cracking.
yeah, get those going.
It's all good. I know everybody's really gonna enjoy what's coming up in this story. TJ,
It's ridiculous.
TJ is mostly excited. So,
Yeah.
Anyway,
He'll be in sooner or later.
it's always fun. So we
guess that's
appreciate
about it, yeah.
you. Let's see. Yeah, we appreciate you guys hanging out and joining us today. And oh, look, we have one final question. Might as well. It's from Ken Fairhurst.
Okay.
So he says, do some of the comments on Facebook bother you? It seems that you can't do anything right for some people. Do you take any notice of what some call complaining and moaning and various other things? I got the answer.
Okay. All right.
No. There you have it. That's it. Do they bother us? No. Do they really deep down? I'm this touchy-feely kind of guy, right? I'm the one who gets teary-eyed during special moments and things like that. And so could I take them to heart, and have I in the past? Of course. But I try to do things to make sure that they don't get deep down to me.
Exactly.
Because we've got this whole grand scale game out there, and we know that people enjoy the game, and we also know that there's no way to please everyone.
And there's not. And again, we're a small staff. Our game is growing faster by the day. We're trying to do big things, and some of them work, some don't. This is all a big learning process for us, and we appreciate people like Ken, bringing that up and mentioning, because hey, we don't take it to heart too much, but we do see everything.
Yeah, and we're not going to jump into the fray
Exactly.
on Facebook or on Twitter or various other places and say, hey, that's not very nice, or you guys have it all backwards. Don't you know this is what's supposed to happen?
That's
Or
just-
guess what? The answer is wrong. Because more than anything else, the answer that people are sharing is called rumor, or here's what I think, so opinion.
That's just
official
Applebee's
answers.
social media meltdown waiting to happen.
Right. Official answers are found on the blog. Official answers are found via support, which is support@munzee.com. If you've got feedback for us about the podcast or the video cast, you could send that to podcast@munzee.com.
Sure.
It's really simple. You want to get facts, find us. We're at munzee.com/contact. So I think that's a good way to end it.
Yeah.
The computer's about to die anyway, so.
Much love to the Munzee players out there. Those of you that are tuning in, and those of you that will listen later. And get out there, grow the map, have fun. And those of you in North America, bundle up, Buttercup. Messed it. Bundle up, Buttercup.
Yeah.
I was really trying.
Bye, guys.
Later.